everyone, this is Lana here, back with some more... Do I even record? I do. I need to check, because my brain doesn't really work. But yes, we're gonna continue with some more Lostbelt. Mainly because keeping up with the speed and before an event drop. And I was actually thinking of streaming today, but I'm turning so tired. I'm so sorry for my weak existence. But yeah, so decided to... yeah, damn. I call it Eyes of a Monster. Sauron? Is that you? Gotcha, this is your dream, huh? What is up with me and entering and having people invading my dreams? I should probably get a helmet to protect myself. I think that is what I should. Pain that grows more terrible with each passing moment. Unfathomable bewilderment. Fear that threatens to swallow you whole. And above all, complete and utter loathing for the soldiers who look down at you in scorn. In an instant, my pain turned into pleasure, and I vowed I would kill them all myself. Oh, happy that you find your kinks there. I mean, go for it, mate. Yes, there was never a time I did not hear this voice. Not that Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Alexei, Papa or Mama ever noticed. Anastasia? I could always hear this voice, whether I was playing a prank or climbing a tree. But I also knew it wasn't anything like a guardian angel. If it was, I wouldn't be dead right now. Even when I only had seconds left to live, all he did was stare at me. It was a creature of fantasy, summoned by my desire to kill those who had wronged me. Oh, is it Anastasia that summoned this weird, like... thing? Is it? A monster with mystic eye who only appears to Romanos. Oh, it is! Who were born with the ability to see him. Oh, snap! Wow, that's messed up. The soldier hacked my body to pieces. Then they burned me and buried my ashes. Even as my clothes were stripped off, my body chopped to pieces, and my ash remained planted in the ground. I was still conscious enough to understand what was happening. Dude, that sounds bleeding awful. My God. And that was why I made certain those soldiers would never again enjoy a moment of peace. I mean, yeah, but I mean, imagine you just being ashes in the ground and you're still like, well, I still feel and I do not like this. I'm gonna change name to Edge Ketchum. What is this for horror shit going on? Death is too good for you. No, you're going to live in fear for the rest of your lives. They will always be watching you. Somebody's watching me. Shame. But this is like horror territory. Okay, what is up with this spookery? And I got crap in my ear. My eye. I'm listening with my eyes, guys, and I'm seeing with my ears. I will forever pass judgment on your sins. I will forever see to your punishment. I will always be watching until the day you die. Help, you need a hobby. Always. Always. Dude, this is weird stuff. Damn it. Gray skies. A world without light. I never know anything else. Who is it? Can you give me an indication on who I'm... Okay. I guess we go here. Did I wake you? I wasn't sleeping. I was just dreaming. Is this a Shiro moment?
Is there a difference?
Yeah. Huge. It's the difference between your mind being shut off and your mind changing gears. But you're sleeping, you dream. At least I do. And to be fair, my dreams are fucking weird. So most of the time I'm ending up like waking up, sitting up, and then be like, why where's the orange vampires? And apple werewolves. That was a weird one. You know? Dreams have long since abandoned my sleep. And now I no longer need sleep. Sure about that? Because you look, you know, kind of tired.
That sounds like just like it is with servants.
So what's the occasion? Did something happen?
We received a report from the Oprichniki we sent out the frontier. It didn't have much to say, but it mentioned that they had burned down one of the rebel army's storehouses.
That should make things more difficult for them.
And then there is the servants who aren't within the rebel. We should figure out what to do about them soon, before they think to challenge the Tsar's glory.
Yeah, fuck the Tsar! We should be able to handle them together. The Metropolitan can take care of things here in the meantime.
Then it's a date. I'll get ready.
Aww. What do you need to get ready for? Just go like that.
You really don't know how to treat your servants, do you? You're supposed to send me off with a smile.
Lay off, I'm all about efficiency. There is no other way an ordinary guy like me could ever catch up to a genius. The only way to beat someone who understands efficiency at a practical level is to dream up something even more efficient.
I see, in that case, come help me get ready. That will be more efficient than simply waiting around.
Yeah.
And stop answering me like some lazy soldier. It makes me feel like cursing you.
Alright, Anastasia. So what do you want my help with?
I want you to help me choose which coat I should wear.
I said I like them. I don't like those two though. I mean, Daddy in a way I do like, but I do not like how Daddy is here. Kornskaya, she's just a big ass fucking bitch. I'm just saying.
What an innocent, heartwarming sight. It was like watching them dance a waltz on top of the thinnest of ice, where one crack could send them tumbling into the abyss.
Oh, that's scary.
I guess it just goes to show that the Grand Duchess is a good match for a timid Kadok.
Boy weakened by his reluctance to give up on anything, and a girl empowered after giving up everything. They are quite a pair, each makes up the other's shortcoming.
I come all the time though, so...
Even I can't think of a servant and master that are better suited for each other.
Heather, me and Blackbeard. Just saying, there's no better suited...
Which is why you really should stop staring them just for your amusement, Koyanskaya. As the Tsar's aide, I can't overlook this any longer.
Oh my, I didn't know you were so patriotic. Does it pain you to see your beloved homeland so messed up?
So he's a Russian Wait, is he Rasputin?
Well, lucky for you, I was thinking the time I was on a merry little way anyway. I already said hello to the Chaldeans, and I confirmed that the Tsar is coming along nicely. So since there is no work left for me to do here, I will be moved to my next assigned destination. Especially since Lord Vladimir has apparently gone and sent out Mr. High and Mighty Canis, too.
Canis?
And Penis.
By all means. Your preferred forms of entertainment are nowhere to be found in Russia anyway. There are no humans desperately fighting for their survival here. Not a single person you would enjoy trampling all over. No matter how you look at it, this Lostbelt is utterly devoid of hope for the future.
That doesn't sound... Oh god, why do you need to freeze at that? Those moments, you fucking camera. Why? Ah! And I don't think... I'm not even sure if this is my camera. It could be my computer that's just fucking me up, but... yeah.
Yes, so it would seem. That's the one part that is a truly shame. Well, I'd be best to be on my way. No point on sticking around barren land with no money to be made, after all.
I see you travel light, yes. Would you like me to pray for your safe travels?
No, thank you. I have a feeling your praise would only bring that the opposite of what they sought. Well, here's to doing business again. Remember, when you want to get rich at others' expense, or want to be happy no matter what, who else it might hurt, make sure to call on NFFS service. We make all those sort of dreams come true.
Why do you sound like a capitalist mega dream, you know?
Yeah, damn it. I want money.
Hey, Jean-Li? Ja, ska du komma här? Ja, ska du komma, gumman? Ja, ska du komma här? I have Jean-Li here. Ja, kom här. Ja, Jean-Li. Ja. Ja, there you are. Ja. My little baby. Cat butt for the entire internet. Ow, my shoulder. I have a bit of stiff shoulder, Jean-Li. I'm just saying.
I hope she died. No rats, I believe she called them. It takes one to know one, as the saying goes. You should learn to be mindful of the danger that lines your path, Koinskaya. As things stand now, you may as well be a rat fleeing a sinking ship.
Wait. Wait, are you meaning that this place is sinking? Because, you know, this is a ship? What are you doing, Tifa? Okay, so we're gonna fight einen Lancer. So... Oh, meat, and you're... Oh, God, even MP5! You... monster! God damn! Holy crap, how? I'm just... That is just freaking amazing, like, yikes. And of course, god damn it, they're expensive! Expensive they are. Yeah. Oh, I can put Tristan there. Yeah. A handsome row of archer boys.
Well, that was a productive chat. Nice to get some good news for a change. Alright, Billy, you take it from here.
What is up with this epic music, like?
We'll fight to the very end.
Sure thing, Bill. Hope we meet again down the road. Yeehaw!
Where are you off to, Billy?
Oh, I'll be riding with them. Beowulf will be running the show from now on.
What? You're running the rebel army?
Sure I am. I know you don't hold humans in high esteem, but there are heaps more to them than you think. Savant or no, I'm still a good old-fashioned human. Suits me just fine to rebel with the rest. See you around. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Are they gonna do something weird now? 2 days after setting off on the journey.
Huh? Sunshine is trying to tell us something.
Isn't there demonic beast nearby? Are you ready, Patsky? Yeah, I know the deal. Time for some fresh meat. That could be your catchphrase. Eh? Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, they aren't exactly delicious, but there are plenty of meat on them. Alright, what say we rustle up some grub for the rebel army?
That was fast. And you know, even if it doesn't taste good, it's still food. You know? You do what you have. I mean, it's like, at times when I don't have much money and I have like just a bunch of bags of fries. And and of course, I mean, after so long time, I just really started to hate fries doing at home. Oh shit, they are pretty, these monsters. They... I agree. I don't know what you said, but I agree.
We.
I love the fact that Napoleon using that cannon like a fucking minigun, like. In a way, he and you know, what they call Moriarty is kind of similar in that regard, because Moriarty also have that quick like minigun. Nej! Where? Nej! What a foot? Nej! Nej! I thought that. Nej! Nej! What? The arrows confused me! The arrow confused me! Fuck! Fucking fuck! My god, how could I miss? What? Didn't? Oh god! My fucking god! How many of you saw that happen and you're like, Lano, you dumbass? Fuck! Why am I like this? I'm feeling like Yo Caro. God. Nay, what is wrong with me? Ah god. Blow them away. And of course the dangerous one is the Lancer, because why the fuck not? I'd like I was shooting. It would actually be hilarious if a bird or something like, well, a bunch of birds like falling down. And what does this do? Increase MP, ignore visible. I don't care. I'm just feeling the I'm just feeling the big sad. I should be able to deal with this though, but I'm just, oh god, my brain. Sacrebleu. I should win this, I think. That is a lot of damage. Why do you do so much damage? Hector, come here. Help me punch this thing in the face. Oh, good. Okay. Come on, could you do crit on that one? That would be so nice. You hit that. Oh, nay. Oh, God. It feels like I broke a car I rented, like a Lambo. And now I'm like, I am fucked for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, Meteor. I'm sorry. Galgula? Well, he's more like an Rusty Prius, you know, so it's nothing really bad. God damn it. It's a little damage! Ah! Though I kind of like the... I would actually love if he played like Benny Hill theme. I just imagine him doing that in Camelot, like when we are trying to like invade the castle and all. But I won, even with this fucking handicap. Even if I'm a fucking idiot, I won. God, why am I like this? All right, we got meat. You guys are all gonna have some too, right?
Well, salmon ain't really gotta eat, but if there's enough to go around, I'll have myself a bit. Well, a bite. But the real silver dollar is the alcohol you have with stewed meat. I know how you feel. I would love some cider myself. Cider? I'm partial to bourbon myself. Tequila ain't bad either. Tequila! Cruise back in the village. I'd brew just about anything I had on.
Cool. I've heard there's different kind of alcohol, but I only have one kind. What does the taste like?
Alright, most of what you all drink is just straight vodka with no kind of flavor to it, eh? I still got a bit of a last batch of this still. Care for a nip?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. That's good, really good. Though it does taste a little weak.
Actually, this here about as strong as get back home. Guess your jagger really can't hold your drink.
Yeah, I mean, they probably like, you know, just rush it through their bodies. They're like instantly like, you know, a little too well if you ask me. You don't get drunk. What is? That can't be a real Russian, because Russians get drunk. Just a stereotypical thing I learned. The golems, like, they have a beat, you know?
We should be there soon. No signal fire. Seems to keep running fine even though we're gone for quite a while.
Are you sure about that? Don't jinx us. I don't want to get there and everyone is dead.
We're back. Open the gate.
Welcome back, boss. I see you returned.
I have some good news. Another servant by the name Billy the Kid has agreed to join us. Howdy, you must be a visitor. Billy the Kid, nice to meet ya.
The pleasure is all mine. Now, suck my cock. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I must greet you with some bad news.
Aw, can't you just be having something nice to me? What is it?
We are on the verge of running out of food altogether.
But we got food now. Didn't we? We got plenty of the food. You know, we just we fucked up some of these monsters with a class that was not very good. I'm just saying.
Return. What?
Okay. Probably best to go with a Berserker. Berserker! Berserker! I'm gonna bully Haku a little bit there. Yeah, I'm feeling for doing that. Ow, my teeth hurt. And we're putting Darius there, because I dare to do that. What's a? And who else am I gonna go with? Just because I can, I'm gonna go with Parvati. I'm almost got her level 80. I'm gonna make Sakura proud of me. At least I hope so. And we can put in some caster there too. Oh yeah, Nido. That now is MP2, and that feels nice. That's nice. Yeah, I like that. Seriously. I mean, was it like... I think Nidocris was like one of my first 4 or 5-star casters. So she's been used quite a lot. However you take that. This area's... What? This area stopped receiving food from the capital a long time ago. The capital also laid first claim to any demonic beast to hunt and catch here. That is why these Yaga had no choice but to revolt. It was the only choice if they wished to survive. Securing the food supply was our most important order for business as well. was simply not possible to grow enough grain to feed everyone.
How the fuck do you grow grain in this winterish nightmare? Like, do you make, I guess, some greenhouses? Like, that is the only thing I can imagine.
So we worked together with other villagers to hunt demonic beasts and share their meat. That was enough to get by, at least until now. Why did the food supply suddenly run out? The rebels simply grew faster than we expected. There are more mouths to feed now.
That's a pickle. That was the funniest thing I ever seen.
We have no right to turn anyone away after all.
A lot of youngs around there. Ever occurred to you to turn them away, Atlante?
No, the mothers and fathers have all vowed to fight to ensure their children to not go hungry. That system where the weak are left behind to die is precisely what they wish to fight against. As such, the rebel army is honor-bound to keep children alive.
Yeah, I mean, after all, they are the future, you know, I guess. Even if some kids, even if you think like some kids, you deserve a fucking noggin, you little brat. Can't say you're being exactly objective about all this, are ya?
No.
And Billy, why are you against that? Your name is literally Billy the Kid. Kid, a oh, we can look up the very definition of kid. Definition of kid. Kid, a child or a young person. Boom, Billy. Yeah, let's kick Billy out, cause. Oh, have you thought about not keeping them around? Hell yeah, that's great. Sure, I'm glad to sign on with y'all.
That aside, even as matters stand, our food reserve should have been sufficient to keep us fed for some time.
You mean the storehouse?
Storehouse? It should be alright to tell you now. We had hidden stores that only select few of our members knew about.
You're speaking past tense. I'm gonna venture a guess that they ain't around no more.
That's right. We were storing roughly 30% of all food there. When our stronghold reserve fell low enough, we would restock them from the storehouse, but now...
Now the storehouse is gone, huh?
Indeed, I am told the Oprichniki found out Jagas they were carrying food out. Then they burned that storehouse and killed everyone there.
They burned it down.
Aw, damn you, Oprichniki! Oppressiniki. You know.
No matter how much the rest of the country is starving, they will always favor the Tsar's glory above all.
Wait, they have no need for... How the fuck do they feed on glory? Do they like take the Tsar's glory into a bowl like... Ah, the Tsar's glory tastes perfect, dude. I will add a little bit of salt to this. I guess.
I see, then they are almost certainly even the Terrible's noble phantasm as we suspected. But then how could he maintain his noble phantasm for all hours of the day like this? To do something would consume an incredible amount of magical energy. No, that can't be right. The law of equivalent exchange seems to wouldn't allow for that.
I mean, the law of equivalent, I mean, that in alchemy, I know.
Full battle alchemist taught me that.
But this world is different, obviously. So the laws of equivalent exchange problem doesn't work.
I apologize. First, we need to resolve our food supply problem, don't we?
Right, this may be difficult for humans like you to understand, Lana, but Jaga require a tremendous amount of food and can starve very quickly. On average, a human can go as many as 7 days without food as long as they have access to water. But a Jaga can only last without food for 3 days before they die of starvation. On top of that, the average Jaga requires several times the calories per day as the average human. That is the plight every Jaga faces. If they are to survive in this frozen tundra, they must consume vast quantities of food.
I see. That does make sense.
Yeah, I mean, keeping it body warm and all that, you know, burning calories. And not to mention that their bodies probably is high maintenance.
Apology for this example, but it reminds me of a certain species of rat. This rat would need to eat constantly or it would burn too many calories and die on the spot.
Really?
Is that really the best example you can come up with?
At any rate, with so many Jaga, we could dedicate all of our resources to hunting and still not have enough food to feed them.
Because that, or it would burn too many calories and downs. But that reminds me, because I actually made an character in an superhero setting, which I created many years ago, called The Generation. And there was a guy and character there that he ate constantly, because his body burned calories on the spot. So he was a big, fat, hulking guy. But if he didn't eat, he would die within a day, because his body burned so much calorie, even if he didn't do anything. So it just instantly, and he had like 2 hearts and stuff like that. He was a pretty bonkers character actually, because he could spike his calories and like become like super strong for a moment and stuff like that. Though of course he's using up all the calories, and then he need to eat very fast to not die. So kind of a curse many times. And we have precious little food left before we run out entirely. Alright, how do we resolve this?
I'd hope it would not come to this, but under the circumstances, we have no choice but to steal food from the pro-Tsar city of Smolensk. Smolensk is situated some distance away from both the frontier and the capital, and has relatively few opportunity guarding it. You want to steal food?
And from my town. I see no alternative, though I agree that it's most distasteful move.
I know that, but we must consider children and elderly who cannot longer survive without food. Even then, it's a catch-20. Should we devote all our food to them, our soldiers on the front line will find themselves too weak to fight. Please understand, I know that it's one of the worst moves the rebel army could make. That is why I have to choose one of the cities most loyal to the Tsar. Further, we will be not taking all their food. We will send as many soldiers as we are able and attempt to negotiate to secure food. However, this time we will not give them the option to refusal. We will leave with some supplies we require, whether they agree or not. I hope we can take just enough so that neither we nor they end up starving.
Can't they just, plant some of these monsters in the ground and then grow a monster tree that it can, like, drop monster fruits they can eat? I'm just throwing out the idea. The possibilities are unlimited.
That's gonna be tough. I mean, they are already got heaps of food stored away, but...
Yet they also got a bunch of secret demonic beast hunting grounds they keep to themselves.
That's how they do things there. They don't just make sure they got enough to eat. They always make bundle by selling off the excess.
No wonder they have no problem sucking up to the Prishniki. They never have to worry about starving.
You got it made there, just as much they do in Jaga Moscow.
Some Jaga they are. They should be ashamed of themselves.
Hey, you don't think your guys would do the same thing if you were in their position? None of them asked to be in that situation, and yet still took everyone who lives there everything they had to build that city.
We built that city on rock and roll.
It's not like they are leaving it up either. Some of them couldn't hunt and end up starving to death. So
Thank you!
Still, even having said all that, I bet it does sound like they got it made compared to life in a village. But that doesn't mean they are bad guys, or that's okay to do whatever you want with them.
You're from there or something?
I was, before they kicked me out. I'm not gonna defend them, and I'm not against stealing their food either. But they're still Jaga, just like you and me, don't forget that.
Patsky's right, I will not have any harm come to the city residents. That was always the plan, but make doubly sure that all soldiers know that. If any one of you so much touch a hair on a child's head, I will fill you so many arrows you will wonder when you become a hedgehog.
A hedgehog?
Sonic, the Hedgehog. The Russian bootleg version.
What's a hedgehog? Some kind of demonic beast. Right, I forgot who was talking for a moment.
I love the break, like, what's a hedgehog?
At any rate, we'll take what we need to survive. No more. If they think it's us evil for doing it, let them. Our goal is to defeat Ivan the Terrible and to purge the Oprichniki from this world. Once we've done that, this frozen empire will finally see dawn. The tides of history will once again begin to move. Soldiers, take up your arms!
Down with the Tsar!
What is it, Putsky? Good grief, so they left you no choice but to stage an uprising.
Better to let some of them starve to death. Besides, this is a welcome turn of events for us.
Guerrilla warfare is one thing, but we still have far too few soldiers who think about fighting Oprichniki head on. As now, the resistance movement consists of us, the rebel army, Avisebrom's Atlantic Billy and Beowulf. Avisebrom's goal may be something of an equalizer in fact, but we still need at least one more capable ally. A capable ally? How about a random source master running around, you know?
Putsky, are you okay with this? Smolensk is your hometown, right?
No, I'm fine with that. I'd rather given up on it anyway. Besides, it sounds like the leader is gonna make sure our soldiers take it easy on them. I don't know if it will be that simple. Why not Avisebron? I'm a servant. I still have my memories from my old life. I believe I know a little something about proper human history, as well the history of this world. And the way I see it, I'm afraid there are very, very few instances in all time, past and present, where plundering of this sort went off without a hitch. Well, that's true. At worst, a squabble could lead to a full-blown massacre.
NANI?
That's not good.
But that's...
Oh, it's perfectly likely, Mashu. Even proper human history is chock full of people who are smarter than me and more powerful than me, and maybe something miles worse than anything I ever dreamed up. Yeah. Yeah. We are kind of bad. We're kind of good at fucking people up. And I think you know what just as well as I do. And I know to a certainty that if I had that kind of power, I'd done the same terrible things. Good intentions notwithstanding, massacre can still occur. And this particular situation will be especially fraught with danger. First of all, the Yag in Patki's hometown and Yag in the rebel army do not enjoy the same quality of life. And as we saw earlier, the rebel Jaga resent them for choosing stability and for swearing fealty to the Tsar and his Oprichniki. We cannot be certain that this resentment will not transform this small raid into a massacre. I won't let it happen. I'm afraid that this is a promise you cannot keep.
What was that?
A massacre is not always some sinister thing arranged by evil men who seek to murder the innocent. They are like brush fires, sparking and spreading out of control. Hoaxes, history, hatred, misinformation, suspicion, racial discrimination, disparity of wealth, pride, panic, propaganda. Are you talking about 2020? Because it sounds like that. Because that is God damn, that is like 2020 right there. All of these things mixed together into a nightmare slurry. Yeah, that's a nightmare slurry, definitely. What is more, these things do not happen gradually, as in a proverbial slippery slope. What happened is that frustration and discontent continued to build to breaking point until the tiniest spark caused a tremendous explosion. Literally like Black Lives Matter and all of that. Seriously, it's like things got it just. If we were on defending side, it would seem to be a matter of keeping the would-be victims safe. But as they are on the aggressor side, that is not an option. And there is nothing we can do? Damn it. I at least want to keep the damage to a minimum. Then we should focus our efforts on defeating the Oprichniki as swiftly as possible. The worst possible scenario would be if the Oprichniki and the rebel army were to wage battle in a city with the resident caught in the crossfire. Rebels would assume the city residents side with the Oprichniki, and the Oprichniki would think nothing of slaughtering residents to get to the rebels. That will leave no one willing or able to rescue the residents. Therefore, we must eliminate any fact that might lead to a massacre before it has a chance to cause the situation to escalate. Would that be acceptable, Master?
Sounds good to me.
Understood. In that case, I have a request to make. The rebel army still needs some time to prepare before leaving for the city. During that time, I would like to gather as many materials as possible in order to build a wall. A wall? God damn it. A wall? Okay. This is literal. Is it literal 2020? Are you kidding? Trump? Is that you? Revealing his map.
I can't spell my name without help.
I am the greatest at sucking. Indeed, a wall of golems. Well, that sounds fantastic, I guess. Truly terrifying. Oh shit, they are many. Oh no. Oh, Hakus Stairs is just 56 level. Oof. Punching him right in the groin. That's not nice. Okay, so we are supposed to take. Oh man, I have a feeling it can't. It will not end well. Wow, they didn't like Asteria. Oh god, Fluffy boy, no! I'm so sorry. I didn't want that to happen, but it did. Forgive me, Fluffy boy. No. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I forgot how actually cool our battle stuff is, like thunder. Don't bang Parvati, please. Be nice to her. And like a railgun. Hardening. Can you guys stop doing that shit? I'm just saying. I'm worried. We're gonna do it like that. Oh god. And survive with 9 HP! 9! Are you serious? You son of a cockbag. Oh god, I hate it. God damn. Oh well, I mean, I didn't lose, but it's just annoying. You little shitbag. Oh god, remaining 20? Are you serious? Wait, was tall enemies. Okay, let's go with that. 20 fucking enemies, my fucking god. Are you serious? Oh yeah. Man, that's a good one. God damn. Oh man. There's so many! Fuck! Come on, are you serious? Oh, wow. God damn it. I thought this was gonna be a smooth ride, but I guess not. Might as well hope for the best. I have a bad feeling about this. I kind of like how she, her fork is like, you know, you could plug it in right into an outlet on the wall, like. Don't do that. It's really dangerous. We're gonna go like that, yeah. Oh. What? Reload shield poison.
Nah, stop that.
No. Aha! Surprise! Hey, Darius King. Here's the king, baby. Hail to the king. Oh god. Ah, man. Okay, we're about halfway, I think. Was we? Where are we? Are we? I guess we? Yeah. 9 left. Ah. And she didn't get that full amp. Nay, don't kill her. Oh man, this is sweaty. God damn. Well, I should be able to make this because I only lost the fluffy boy that I rented from Haku. He got fluffed out though. And I love the sakura petals falling and forming to the Parvatis there. I think that is actually a really nice touch, especially since, well, Sakura's name is Sakura. And the remaining. Oh. Come on. Come on. Holy shit. Man, I do wish though. Oh, don't attack him, please. Don't be like that. I don't trust it. Is it gonna be like one lost enemy with like 500k health now? I really don't want that. Ooh, he's still alive. Oh, no, and it. Oh. Are you serious? Oh my god, it's a big one. Are you serious? That was exactly what I didn't want. Fuck. And can you see? I am fucked in my dream. 'Cause that is how the world works. Let's fuck Lana, 'cause it... we're gonna do like this. Yeah, you know, 'cause... Shit! And hopefully I get the stun on the snake. That would be great. I didn't see if he got the stun on. Nah, he didn't. Nah. Ah, well. Ooh. Gruesome. Aren't you a bitch? No, Parvati! Oh no! Oh god. Man, if I'm gonna lose on this bullshit, on this fucking snake pussy ass, I will be fucking... Fuck! And of course I only have... Well, Tiger's single target, but Nidocris is AoE. Oh, she can go 100% now, I forgot that. Yeah. Don't bang them so hard! Oh god, please don't tell me I'm gonna end up losing to this bitch worm. I don't want to lose to this one. I deserve to win! After my hard work. God, this was more challenging than I would expect, actually. Oh god, come on. Insta-kill! Come on, Ada Chris, you can do it! Insta-kill! It has so many heads, though. Oh, fuck yeah, it had... Peace! Wait, can we eat these? Well, the snake we can eat, right? Or couldn't we turn that to vodka or something? Well, we won. I didn't think I actually would win there. It got me a little bit nervous, but in the end, we got it. I got the golden chorus. Damn, but I'm beat. Excellence. In this version, Russia is well suited to golem making. Man, he dropped his balls. Oh no, but you know, when it's time for a Jaga to mate, they drop their balls. And if there is a suitable female, she will pick it up and put it in her ovaries. That's how we reproduce. You should be. It was damn tough even with the pickaxe. Alright, I got a little meat. Not much, but it's better than not eating. Very well, I will keep working making as many golems as I can the time we have. Let me know when they're built. Got it. Chan-chan, come on over here and learn this fellow's scent. Are you sure he can? Good point. You seem like you ain't got much of an odor to you. How about that he learns the smell of the earth making up the golems instead? That does seem like it would work better. Alright, I will wait your message. Got it. Let's head back then. Man, you could almost cut the tension with a knife. Or cut the knife with a tension. Of course, this excursion will be nothing like the small-scale skirmish we have been waging thus far. Not to mention there's very real risk that we may have to deal with a large number of Prishniki. Adelante! Ah! What is Chaldeans? Is there something on your mind? Yes, matter of fact. Huh? What now? A massacre? Ah, that thing, yeah. True, it would be dishonest of me to say that the possibility never crossed my mind. But what of it? I have a duty to keep these rebels safe.
Sorry.
It falls to me to say the parents attempted to atone for their children's death with their own lives. I understand that this is not the sort of majestic will be this nightmarish chain of events. Will stop. However, so long as massacre remains only a possibility, not a certainty, I cannot concern myself with it. Do you know what it feels like to be a soldier given a collapse from hunger on the battlefield? Well, not on the battlefield, but I got hungry way too long, and it sucks. Perhaps the truly contemplative thing is neither the Tsar nor the Prishniki, but its very world, where they make it nearly impossible to grow grain here.
The world itself, huh?
The world is a vampire. At any rate, this is still some time before we depart. I will pass on your concern to the soldiers myself. Thank you, Atlante. It's almost more than I can bear, Lano. Aww, I like bears. Like Bill and Beowulf, I have no memory of fighting to restore humanity. But is fighting, saving the world, supposed to be this painful? I cannot tell any longer.
I guess it is a little bit rough. Oh, shit.
Metropolitan Macarius, the Tsar wishes to see you.
Macarius?
Does he now? I was usual for him to wake up at this time of the day. He must have had a bad dream. Very well, I'll be right there.
Do hurry, please. If you upset him, even you may not survive his ire.
Shanli,
That could be difficult. It is my job to sway the Tsar's decision. I cannot simply tell him what he wishes to hear to exclusion of all else. I must be frank, even if he may not like what I have to say. Isn't that the role of a Macarius?
Huh? May I ask you something, father?
Of course.
I can't tell what it is you want. I can't tell what your ultimate goal is. And I can't tell what you really think.
I desire what you desire, Grand Duchess.
and I wish for the same things.
I promise you that much is true. If I were asked to choose a side, I would absolutely choose yours.
Huh?
Forgive me, that joke was in poor taste. Just improper remarks of a certain foolish man. To you, that must have sounded downright abusive. Please forget I said anything. I'm here to do my job, nothing more, even if I must reduce myself to a pawn in the process. I'm here to sing the praise of survival, to offer condolence upon death, to confer blessing upon all manner of life. What are you doing, cat? And to bring salvation to the forlorn souls of this eternal tundra. Right now, that is all I'm concerned with, your Imperial Highness.
I see. Go on. You shouldn't keep the Tsar waiting.
Good, he's gone. I still have no idea what that guy is really thinking.
It's strange. I don't distrust him as much as you do.
You're kidding me. He's one of the 7 that not even Vodimir can control. He's one of some, so he's a 7. And I mean, it is Daddy Vodka. Okay, I mean Daddy Curie. Not the most trustworthy character. You know, the guys would even call the disciple the foreign gods. In some ways, they're even more trouble than Chaldea.
That's true, and I know we shouldn't trust them, just like we shouldn't trust Koyanskaya. But for some reason, I really do feel like Father Makary is going to stick with us to the end, no matter what.
Well, he's an odd one.
I know you're there, Gottlieb.
Amadeus, are you here to anger that Tsar Macarius? He's dreaming peacefully now, don't wake him.
It is my duty as the Metropolitan of Moscow to inform the Tsar of his campaign of firing. Don't worry, I won't make an ordeal out of it. The Tsar allowed his anger to get better of him not too long ago, and then by wiping an entire village off the map.
Really? That is one anger management problem there.
He was very bad about it, you see, so I imagine he would devote himself to prayer for some time as penance.
Is that all? If you have nothing to say to the Tsar, then I assume you have something to say to me. What is it?
I was just curious how you're feeling now that you materialized as a servant. After all, you and I are much alike.
What are you doing, Shanli? You bonkers cat? Ja. Come here.
Neither of us would generally be expected to become heroic spirit. It is only thanks to finding a suitable human body that we were able to become servants. And it is nice being a servant, no need to worry about wasted time on sleep or meals. But of course, just because it's possible to do so doesn't mean it's pleasant. Gottlieb, you must be tired of doing nothing but playing the piano all day. Now is your chance to fulfill your true purpose as a servant. You are to leave for Jaga Kazan. A band of rebels comprised of ex-nobility has taken the city over. Go there with the Oprichniki and wipe them all out as quickly as possible.
And you want me to leave my piano? What are you thinking?
Worry not, I will handle your duties in your absence. They were mine before you were summoned, after all. Rest assured that the Tsar will be duly pacified while you're gone.
Very well.
Make sure, Nay! Make sure you do a good job, Maestro. If you don't, this Lostbelt will be subject to an even more torturous hell.
That sounds really bad. I was not summoned to ensure that hell endures. Fine then, I will kill them all. Make sure the Oprichniki can keep up with me. Somebody fetch me my bacon. Someone fetch my bacon.
Celery! I wish you good luck, Gottlieb. Or would you prefer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart? Thank you. I shall ensure those who defy the Tsar meet with a swift and terrible death. Just as surely as my own death was arranged by the man in grey.
I like that both have the same mask, Amadeus and Celery.
Father Macarius, my beloved wife, Anastasia has informed me of what has been happening. She tells me you've been traveling through the land, spreading peace and preaching my gospel in my stead. It is a pleasure to see you again, your Imperial Majesty. It fills my heart with joy to see you doing so well today. If the people living on the frontier of Russia are ignorant of your glory, then I must heed their wants to enlighten them. But as you see, I'm too old and frail. I'm afraid I can only serve you instead for so long. My deepest wish is that your wounds will soon heal, so that you may reassure your subject in person. Yes, you're right. You must be the one who dares to reprimand or criticize me. It is like a dream, yes, like a dream. It's like my Russia as it once was. I seek peace all for the sake of love. Anastasia, light of my life. I will never lose you again. Russia must remain forevermore. Makarios, you are the one man worthy of my trust. You tell me, is the frontier still loveless, forsaken land?
Not at all, that, Tsar.
The Yagade know of you and have nothing but respect and admiration for you. This is thanks entirely to your gods patrolling land to maintain peace and order. The only problem is that there is not quite enough of them. I see, then I shall bolster the oppressionists' numbers. I shall send them to even the city in the farthest reach in the land. Will that do, Makarios?
Indeed it will.
That's just what is needed. Do that, and old Yagel shall be able to receive your grace. Forgive me, Makarios. I have become something dreadful.
What do you mean, my Tsar?
I've been alive for 450 years, and I will surely continue to live forever. But I'm still not strong enough. My glorious Tsar is lacking.
What is that?
I must bring light to all the riches of the world. I must bring love capable of withstanding this blizzard to all the Yaga. And to do that, I must eliminate all those with evil in their hearts. I have received a revelation from a god, though it might be a god from a distant land, and it's still very much like the god we know. This god told me to spread the glory of Russia far and wide, and to condemn those worlds that did not end up like our own. They told me to wipe out so-called proper human history who did not see to eliminate the cursed stargazers of Chaldea. But alas, I cannot take action against them. I have already made a mistake of acting in anger. And in consequences, an entire village is gone.
Those Jag had abandoned their faith and neglected to pay your homage, Tsar.
It was only a matter of time until they gave in to the temptation of evil and fell prey to the blizzard. You need not to pity them. You may be right, and yet, if only I were stronger, this could all have been avoided. The foreign god brought salvation upon this land. It gave us the tree of emptiness, the power of which we fight the other Lostbelts. Thanks to the foreign god's blessing, the entire world will one day be just like Russia. I do not care for that power. I may be the rightful ruler of this world, but what would rule if the entire world were frozen solid? I am the great Tsar. The Tsar cannot make mistakes. The Tsar can never... This time, the glory of my great Russia will know no bounds. I will make sure of it. And to do that, I will need the oppressionists, my faithful hunting dogs who will lay the groundwork to make my dream possible. Makarios, I am doing the right thing, aren't I? I must not stop now, surely.
And of course you must not, Tsar. But the time is not yet right for you to awaken. You must let your wounds heal and wait for the day when your eyes will truly open. There will be a day of feasting and celebration, the day when a new Russia finally blooms. But for now you must rest and recuperate, you must sleep. Yes, I cannot hear the piano any longer, but... Makarios, what you say, then that is what I shall do.
Man... Tsar has gone back to sleep. Russia will once again know peace, albeit temporarily. Now we no longer need to worry about the Tsar knocking down the tree of emptiness. Will this do, O foreign priestess?
There's that thing!
Can't tell if she is happy or upset. Even though I cannot understand her language, I should at least learn to read her expression. Or I will never be able...
Wait! Princess for what? So she's working... What?
What the heck is going on? And to me, it sounds like the Tsar isn't really that bad in that regard. It's more like he's manipulated and, in general, just like he living in this dream world of his own, like something like that. And then this, we saw that one before. What the heck? I don't know anymore. Gosh. But well, I will cut for now, and I will be back with more FGO later on. So thank you for watching. See you later on, and have a continued super great day.